with OSOICE, the YPN Nation, everybody that's flying with Prince York, all the brothers that's with Brother Polite. You know what I mean? Like, because those are really the most dominant schools of thought besides us. What if we all was under one umbrella doing, that's the divine love that we need. So we, you know, even though we have the information, affirmation that's new without a shadow of a doubt, we can't be on our high horses, because like you said, we can fail just because the righteous supposedly win. That don't mean that we can't fail. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna take divine love. So it really kind of take me off my high horse, and me not being so sore about all the things that, you know, just the little simple things. You dig where I'm coming from? Like,
yes,
that I wasn't, because it was just patience. Excuse me, somebody say something?
No. I'm walking and passing people. There's background noise. I'm gonna mute up my phone while you talk.
Just being ass sore about, in a sense, the YPNs not answering at a certain time, because like you say, it might be all a part of protocol. You know what I mean? But we got to show that divine love. We can't get on these. We can't get up in these different forms and just get the banging. You know what I mean? And all that. We got to show that divine love, because, you know, the Most High using us to be fishermen. I mean, you know, because they know facts without beyond doubts. So with that being said, we just be like, you know what? Okay, brothers, y'all gonna do what you do. We present this information now. You know what I mean? Like, Baba is your all's fathers too. Your light wouldn't be shining so bright if Baba wouldn't have been the lamp. You understand what I'm saying? That ignited it. You dig where I'm coming from? So we'll be so much power is in unity. You dig where I'm coming from? We come together, man. It's nothing that will be able to stop us. Nothing. Because them other little,
and that's it.
Say what you're saying,
that's
beloved.
It. That's it. And that's the love, divine love, and unity.
And so even with me, like I've been realizing, you know, say what you say, beloved.
Now just saying our connection, our oneness, you know, right. And divine love. Divine love is the one umbrella. You know, we can't be, deceived by appearances.
Right.
You know, although appearances are necessary, you know, things are not always as they appear. You know, because you are who you are, which is one of we who are, you know what I'm saying, way before you call on this line. You feel me?
Say it again, beloved.
I said you are who you are, not because you called on this line.
All right.
Yeah. There was a lot of background noise. Sorry about that. Can you hear me, please?
Yeah, I hear you. You hear me?
Okay. Yes, I hear you. Okay. So I'm just saying, in terms of like this group coming under OSOICE, that group coming under OSOICE, you know, it's like this is a form through which, you know, OSOICE is transmitted to the world, you know.
Right.
But the world is the world. You see me?
I definitely do.
Yeah. So, you know, it's coming together, you know. There was a scripture that said, if I be lifted up, you know, I draw all men, you know, unto me. You know. So when we living in that divine love and that divine light and caring and sharing, you know, and really caring and sharing from the heart, you know, everything else is coming together. Because that's the core of it all. Sure.
Most definitely.
Yep.
Most definitely.
Welcome everybody.
Most definitely. That's the call.
ATUN-RE OSOICE Real Messiah Progress Call. Great topic tonight. But divinity and unity is a good subject. I like that, brother. What's up, brother Opariel? How you doing today, bro?
Shaddah Da, brother Tank. I'm good.
It's good to hear your voice, man. And Deshaun, you too, man. I love what y'all sharing. Peace to you, Deshaun.
Shout it out, Tank. Everything good, beloved.
Yep. Well, you were speaking on like us coming together and unifying all the brothers up under, to some understanding. But a good way of doing that is through like a business sense, of us of working together unity-wise, because a lot of us spend most of our day, in chase of, of making a means meet. You see, but with OSOICE, what we're doing is creating our own currency with our own brotherhood. It's not all necessarily cash. It's like with these calls, it's with our unity, it's with our conversation, it's with our love that we have for ATUN-RE The Real Messiah. And that, we can build on that. And people they can see what we building and want to become a part of it. Like, wow, what them over there doing? It's like when you go to see a small group or you go to a club. Because a lot of time a club, you pull up at a club, if it's like nobody inside, you just leave. A lot of time what promoters do, they have a line outside, that line fill up, and people ride up like, oh, it's like it's jumping in there. But it may not be nobody inside. They just let the line pile up so, they can catch their attention. And then they see people popping, let you on in. So that same thing with OSOICE in this order is like a stepping stone, a stool for us to step on to help us get an understanding and get a linkage, a connection. When you boil it down up to, us unifying upon the name of OSOICE. So,
right.
That's what it's called. I feel like, we should, that's what I was discussing that. That's a good subject we on. I just want to share that and let somebody else talk. Anybody else want to share something on the subject?
Pretty much just, man, divine love, like keeping, because we got, first of all, we got to realize that nothing is impossible for the Most High. Even in the word impossible, it says I'm possible. So through divine love and our divine thoughts and going forth and putting the work in, man, it's no doubt that it can happen, especially with the alchemy on our side. So with that being said, we just keep doing what we're doing and really, really be truthful about it and don't be afraid. Because the minute we're afraid, we're not in divine love. You know what I mean? And I feel like, with that being said, it's because, man, I'm talking about people, man, the OSOICE affirmation is so profound that brothers that's still in religious dogmas, you dig where I'm coming from, like, yo, son, like, what's that? So now we got to have divine love on reeling them in. Now we getting our hands dirty. Now we knowing, okay, it's going to work. Yeah, it's I think, therefore I am. You know what I mean? We in the level of the all. We can, like ATUN-RE said, man, I could be a spider in the all if that's what I want to be. You understand what I'm saying? Like, what could you take or, add to the all? So if all is just, if all we want to do is support ATUN-RE, get Baba out, and do the will of the Most High, and we're so profoundly go forth and do those works and keep the Most High first, I'm talking about, man, like, it's going to happen because, like I said, like you said, Brother Tank, just keeping the Most High first and his OSOICE first and all that and allowing ATUN-RE to lead us, man, your life will change profoundly. I'm talking about my life been changing profoundly just with just simple shit. You know what I mean? And I try to stay focused on the pride, staying in divine love and not being blinded by the light. Understanding that the true beauty and the true peace is in the darkness with all the colors together. You dig where I'm coming from? So I look at that and I'm talking about just a little simple shit like with these sports and the working out and just things. I'm thinking something, and then boom, poof, there you go. It happened. It's a magical time right now. You know, it's astonishing, and it could be overwhelming if you ain't balanced right. You understand what I'm saying? But it's more beautiful than anything. So just knowing that the Most High is just flowing through all of us, and we're doing His works, and we keeping Him first, man, there's no way we can fail. You know what I mean? There's no way we can fail. And then we know about the circle. As long as you
right.
being consistent, that circle going to keep coming back around for you as they have a chance to keep doing your work.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
You got anybody else? Thank you, Brother Deshaun, for those comments. You know, we got anybody else online that want to share comments? That background. You need your phones, please. Yep. So let's talk about some action items that ATUN-RE want us to do, you know, for this upcoming, like, next few months that we have going on. You know, with ATUN-RE, you know, he got many books that he's working on that kind of bring that, unify us together, you know, and with the books, you know, that we have right now that's available, anybody want to buy an ATUN-RE books, please contact one of the brothers within OSOICE, and we can get those books to you, you know. But some new books he got coming out is The Code of Hammurabi, which is a book that was written by, you know, a king in the past. His name was King Hammurabi, and that it was a divine order that, or like, I think it's like 500 laws somewhere in there of ways of men should act, proper ways of holding yourself and caring about your daily life, you know, rules, because, you know, negativity and negative-natured people, they tend to take advantage of the kind or nice-hearted individuals, because a lot of times those kind nice-hearted individuals aren't looking for schemes and games and, you know, or angles, but they just living their life naturally, while others are looking for means to use bullying and, you know, manipulation to try to take advantage. So the Code of Hammurabi was written as a law, you know, to kind of establish what people should follow, you know, so he's going to be rewriting that book, you know, for this day and age, for like the time of right now, with updated laws, you know, and that book came from directly down from the Most High, and it was, you know, penned through man, you see, and that's, you know, a good energy. So any of you all, you know, who are good writers, you know, if you got any books, you know, if you're an artist, if you're looking to, like, you know, promote what you're doing within OSOICE, please contact the office, you know, because those are action items. You know, we're looking for action things that can be, like, tasks that can be accomplished and, you know, and taken care of, you know. Another book he's writing is it's going to be called, I think it's The Power of Nothingness. I think that's the title. Or I gotta get the titles, but I think it's something dealing with the power of nothingness. Because sometimes doing less is doing more. You know, I got to get that title correct. But anybody know the name of the title? Is it The Power of Nothingness? I may be getting the title wrong, but, you know.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Those are some action items that he's had that he will need assistance on writing. But they're coming along good in the meantime. You know, so anyone is looking to walk directly with the Messiah, we're looking for you to, you know, get yourself more involved. As doing the work, you know, because like back on Tamarae on the land, you know, while it was being built, most of the brothers put that together. You know, they went down to the land and, you know, they got themselves involved. You know, because you get activated more and more, you want to be walking directly with the Messiah, walking with him and talking with him on a day-to-day basis, moment by moment, because he has a lot of things he has going on. And, you know, you want to be with him and be, you know, in the now of what's going on. You know, we're going to circle a lot of this, you know, in terms around the brotherhood and the sisterhood and us working together collectively and build each other up, you know, as a family. Because no one's higher, no one's lower. We like in this equally, you know. But I feel like a lot of us, some of us, have more, work ethic and more want to involve themselves using their free will, and we're looking for more energy of that nature, because those are the ones that's going to, be looked upon as, get better blessings. Because, as Mary was telling us earlier, that, Bob is judging us all based on the love we show the real Messiah. You see? And if any of you all want to see Baba again, it's only by the means of through ATUN-RE. And this is what it is. You see, so the work and the love you show for ATUN-RE, that's going to, determine your blessings, your life, your actions. Because you see a lot of these brothers you were speaking on that we say are like, I don't see them as dominant. I just see they just got something to talk about that people ain't heard about. You hear them now, they're not as, vocal. They're not doing as much.
Right.
It's starting to balance out, Anybody want to share anything? Is somebody trying to... Anybody want to comment on it? Come in the comments.
Oh, yeah. I was saying, something you said. It'll come back to you.
Cool.
You got it. Well, I'm gonna say something too. On that brother Pariel, and hopefully your thought come back through. It'll come back through. But that's beautifully put. Cause I ain't gonna lie. When I first joined OSOICE, and you was telling me, this, that, it makes sense. And now that I've read the circle and the square, I can't be afraid to go out there and get my hands dirty and being afraid to fail, because that was my big thing in life, being afraid to fail. Being afraid to fail, being afraid to fail, being afraid to fail.
Hey,
so we just gotta have that.
Shaddah Da, your son.
Shaddah, what's up?
Shaddah.
What up, D? What up, Ariel? What up, big head?
Yes, sir.
How y'all doing?
We doing good. We're in the middle of a bill.
Yeah, I was about to add on to what the brother was saying, because I had that same feeling. You know what I'm saying? And I still, get nervous sometimes. But I just picked up a ATUN-RE book called The Living Book, and man, everything that he's talking about, for the answer to that problem, because that's a problem, and a lot of us have that problem, and we unknowingly, be triggering things. But the Living Book, man, I promise you, it's talking about solving that problem. That he's talking about right now. Yeah, the Living Book on page 10 at page 9. It was saying about how we already made the contract to come here, and we already know what's going to happen, and we already sat on the dotted line, and we were asked the question, can we get the job done? And by just hearing that again and knowing that we've already, are in breach of a contract, that, if we don't consciously know that we've signed the contract, to already get the job done, then we will keep that doubt in the back of our mind. And it was really breaking down how, how everything that we've already, set out to do, we've already done. We just here catching up with ourselves. And the Living Book, it read like a song. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all had ever read that book, but when y'all read it, look at the lyrics to the song, the words in the book when it comes to fear and, overcoming fear. And it's like a song on page 9, you know what I'm saying, and a couple pages before that about what the brother was talking about. All right, brothers. I'm going to sit back and listen.
Yeah. That's good, because that remembering is what's going to give you the confidence and the strength to do what needs to be done. Because if people could have done a lot of this stuff, they would have done it already in some cases, But when you know the truth, you feel empowered. You know what I mean? You know you can do it. You know you can get it done. Yeah, and one of the things that stimulates it getting done is showing gratitude for what has already been done. You know, having an attitude of gratitude, or gratitude being our altitude, you know, or just a great attitude, period. You know what I mean? Because when the child feels like, well, never mind the child, keep them out of this, the adult here, you know, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Can y'all hear me? Testing.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, cool. I think I muted out that call. I was just trying to see what that was. It killed like 80% of the background noise. So yeah, that's what it's on. Yeah, the Living Book. You know, if you want to get it, is books when you read it, it comes to life. You know, it's a very up to date, modern. It activates you as you're reading it. You know, it's a joyous book. It's easy read, not too long, right to the point. You know, but it talks about, you know, how you are putting yourself up for the test. You know, you got to put yourself up for the mission. You know, and true, right, in this past, before we got to this planet, we chose our assignments, what we were going to do. You know, we chose our parents, what we wanted to go through. You know, we chose what body we wanted to do it in. You know, we chose, you know, what mission we wanted to do, and they asked, can you get it done? And dang it, you know, we came in, and that's what we're doing. You know, I feel like every day you're on a part of that mission, and you're working towards it. You know, because a lot of us are going to get anointed. And how do you get appointed? Through your actions, do what you're doing every day. And to me, like right now, you know, if anyone saw the post with the image, it was with Amazon and with Whole Foods. You know, and a lot of us is like, okay, what business got to do with OSOICE? But it has a lot to do with, I think business OSOICE has a lot to go inside with each other. You see, because, you know, what Bible taught us was the first rule of business is to mind your own. You know, but look at the word, minding your own business. You see, taking care of what you got to take care of, you know, to better you and your family, involving business.
Hey,
you see,
when I seen that post that you put up with that Amazon and that Whole Food, it made my DNA explode.
Right, you know, because that's what we had to look at it as, you know, because the rules that's taking place, the game that's being done right now has already been here for thousands of years. It's been how it is. You know, Baba running all of this, like Baba made MySpace. Look at the word, MySpace, Malachi York space. So they can look at us better. So now they ain't even got to, like, you know, hear through the grapevine. They can just log on to social media and see what we up to. You see what I'm saying? It's like a lot way easier to check in on this, because that's what this is about. It's like what you're doing, what actions you're doing, what you're doing with your everyday life, because you're going to get judged for your every word you say, every action you do, and even every thought that you have. And based on the degrees of that is how you move up into the next level, into like your consciousness, to this reality. You know, so that said, Amazon right now, they're the conglomerate that's taking over the whole planet. You know, I remember, you know, right now their stock price is like $1,900. I'm like, well, I'm still blown away by that. 'Cause I remember when that stock was $30, $40, $50, and it was $85 for like a long time. You know, but now it's $1,900. Look at the number, 19. You see, so they're going around buying up the whole country. They buying all of the smaller businesses. They bought Whole Foods. You know, they're the number one delivery service. They have the number one web internet business when it comes to hosting and cloud hosting. They're beating Google and Microsoft at that, and Oracle, which is a business company. You know, that's what my business kind of pertains to, doing business with business and helping others, you know, elevate their business to the next level. But I really feel in my heart that OSOICE is going to be that leader in 20 years from now. Probably less than that, 10 to 20 years, because we're going to attract the smartest people, the best entrepreneurs, you know, the brightest ones, the ones that don't have that, you know, because Bill Gates starting out, he got a $100,000 loan from his dad. You know, that's how he was able to start Microsoft. Well, actually, he got $100,000 from his dad, and he went to go buy another software company that was failing. He bought the coders that they were like, had a product, it was called Office, and it wasn't doing that good. And it was called Windows, old Windows. But he got some money up with his dad, who was a lawyer, and he was able to go buy that small failing company and they took the developers there and what they had and took it to another level. Same things, but a lot of us don't have that rich dad or rich family that can get that $100,000 loan. You know, I don't, you know. But with OSOICE, with networking and with, you know, building a relationship, you know, a lot of us work good day to day now because me and the one.
You do, Bobby, your father too. Bobby, your father too. Your father got the money, but you're gonna get it on.
Right.
Yeah, but we gonna get it on our own, just like he did. You know what I'm saying?
But it's based on our actions, though, on how we can make sure that we can be able to handle it. Because a lot of us had money at one time before and lost it due to our irresponsibilities and our, you know, our ego, you know, and unable to handle it, not knowing how to boss up, not knowing how to, you know, to level your desires out and remove them, so you can be able to maintain and, you know, stay afloat and keep a higher level of conscience, you know. So based on your action that you're doing is going to determine how you move up in OSOICE. We want to make sure, you know, brothers that's going to be able to hold the flag up high, represent us to the best of their abilities. So as others come on, they be like, you know, you know, I feel like we need to attract a bigger audience, and that cause a lot of, you know, younger people, they're really involved and want to know about business. I interview, you know, younger OSOICE possible candidates. I talk to them and say what's on their mind, like what's on your mind, what you want to talk about, what you want to hear, what you want to learn. First thing a lot of them say is entrepreneurship. They'll learn about business, you know, because they're probably staying with their parents. You know, they probably like, you know, trying to, you know, get to the next level when it comes to in that department. And, like, I don't see anything wrong with that, because look at the word Rev-ANU, Rev-ANU. You know, even before we got to this planet, we came here looking for the gold. We left planet Risk because it was failing. We came here looking and searching for gold. But the thing is, how they took the gold then, like, they freaking, like, they took it, like, with spaceships, and they just, the whole planet, they just came and just, like, a used spaceship to lift all the gold up. So all the gold is gone. They just came through and just, like, raped the whole country, the whole planet. It was like they used, like, some cool technology, and they just, with magnetism, they didn't have to bring nobody out here. They just like, okay, we just going to attract all the gold up. And it just all went up. Then they send miners down to go into the crunches to get the, you know, more finer minerals, you know, with Inky and Lil, those appointed ones who were responsible for those orders. And then to this day and age, it's still about the gold, but now it's consciousness and, like, what your thoughts are, you know, because a lot of us, you wonder how your baby going to come out. You know, like you see these babies now, they're like superior. They're like freaking superstars. I was watching some NFL, like little 7-year-olds running, like, they're like fast. They're able to jump high, do magical things. A lot of kids are good at math. But how did that get put into that child? How did that information get stored into that young being? It was through what their parents were thinking, through their thoughts, through what they wanted to manifest and to have happen. Like, I don't know if y'all seen a young kid on YouTube, the Karate Kid, little Japanese boy, but he's mimicked every Bruce Lee move. Like, he's literally mimicked every Bruce Lee move till he's doing it better than Bruce Lee himself. He's like 4. It's like, whoa. But what he's doing, he's looking at YouTube, studying, and with memory, able to, like, apply those same steps and those same movements to what he's able to do.
Listen to what you said, Tank.
What's that, bro?
And listen to what you said. You said he looking at YouTube.
Yeah, like
right?
YouTube. Look at the word YouTube.
But no, YouTube channel. He's channeling, and that's what people are doing when they come to OSOICE channel. They're becoming turned inside out and making the wind blow and becoming ATUN-RE. You got niggas.
Real niggas.
Actually coming up, waking up, talking about, I am ATUN-RE. Hearing 12, 50 niggas on the phone say, I am ATUN-RE.
I am ATUN-RE.
These niggas are the niggas who are saying that are channeling this energy or this frequency or this idea that is about to bring heaven to earth. Even all the fake ATUN-REs out there. and all of the fake ATUN-Re's, because I did the research today, and and they made a video back in 2000. When ATUN-Re started coming back out on Nikki Love's show, they had to counteract that, and they made another one with the I think it was CNN or National something, ABC, National something.
FBI,
yeah, one of them.
CNN, NFL.
Yeah, but I noticed it was right around the time that Nikki Love and ATUN-Re was on the time date. So it was ABC, NBC, one of those, alphabet things, and they had like three to four people who were saying that they were the Messiah. None of them said they was the real Messiah. They said they was the Messiah. And if you read in ATUN-Re's book on page, what book is that? Circle and the Square, the first part, when it was talking about, all of us being a Pharaoh, or a Messiah, I think that was on page 4 or 5, But
was that
they had these things. Huh?
I'm sorry for cutting you off. Was that the questions?
No, you're not cutting me off. You building. Yeah, that was probably questions and answers. I thank you for correcting me, young brother.
I was reading that today. So, yeah, I think so.
Ain't that a coincidence you was reading it today just to come here and correct me, bro? Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Because I had forgot these books be overlapping sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And because I can hear, because when I read his books, I can hear his voice. You know what I'm saying? And his voice is reading the book to me, even if it's in the female's voice, because sometimes I put the book on auto reader in the female's voice, and that's how I heard it was a song. The Living Book is some songs in there. It sounds like the songs of ATUN-Re, the Psalms of ATUN-Re. Just like you got the Psalms of Yanun, you got the Living Book sounds like the Psalms of ATUN-Re. And, I'm sure, if y'all heard it in the female's voice that I heard it in, it would sound like a song to y'all. But I heard it in his voice, but I heard her saying it. So it was like a duet. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all can understand, but yeah, but I understand what you're saying, Tank. It's just confirmation.
Yeah, that's good observation that you put it like that, because ATUN-Re, those tones he have, that's how it touches us and activates us, because he's the only one on this planet that have those tones. Because he's one, we have orders to do OSOICE Japan. Do OSOICE China, OSOICE Russia, OSOICE, London. Because those tones, man, people hear them, they're going to be like, whoa, who's that? They're going to activate them. You see? Because a lot of people don't know who Baba is. A lot of people don't know what Nuwapu is. But they're going to know who the real Messiah is. come to me, come to Duwani, come to Opariel, come to...
They going to learn today.
Right, and it's all divine love and order, It's a good system, you see, because you got to have a system and structure in place here. You don't want nothing out of order and reckless, because that messes up everything. In prison, if you go in there reckless, you get taken care of. Any environment, anybody that's out of order, they get removed because you're messing up business. It's stuff means is being met to move the families in the order to keep it, progressing and moving forward. So we were at that. Also, in 10 years, we're gonna have a, website. We're teaching classes, selling products. We're looking to tap into this hair too. Lana was talking to sister today. She has hair products for sale. We could be selling hair products on the website, having OSOICE hair.
Hey, I just dropped that video today. I'm dropping that video today. I'm dropping it right while you saying this. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm dropping the hair video on how to make money in the hair industry. How to do it with no money. You know what I'm saying? I'm dropping that video right now on my YouTube channel.
Because women spend so much time in their hair. They spend half of their day dealing with their hair. Before they leave the house, it's like, how my hair looking? What's up with my hair? It's important. So OSOICE hair. You see, and reason and communication and dialogue. I don't see why it's not a TV channel on TV right now that's dedicated to Nubian people's hair. Like they have CNN, they got ESPN, you know, but I don't have like black hair or Nubian hair. You know how many women will watch that? And they talk about hair all day.
Also, watch the history of hair, because a lot of people don't know where the wigs come from, ancient Egypt. A lot of people don't know that Isis and Nefertiti and all of these sisters, you know what I'm saying, were ancient Egyptians, and therefore they didn't have hair in their bodies. A lot of people don't know that Isis and Osiris and these green pictures that depict them on the walls, you know what I'm saying, that have been tampered with and bleached and turned white, they don't understand, you know, that those pictures actually represent a time where genius people were bringing products to the planet when it's the beautification of the Nubian whole species. They would, as the old man say, they would take a pig and put a wig and some lipstick on it and be the most beautiful, you know what I'm saying, animal on the planet. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't know the history where they get the makeup from and why OSOICE has the OSOICE makeup, the OSOICE lipstick, and the OSOICE natural, you know, products. A lot of people don't understand that we were those, excuse my language, we were those niggas, or niggas, however you want to say it, Nigguh, nigga, hate the hugging ass nigga. We're going to make you love today. But these products that we're bringing through OSOICE for the women's, with the hair and all of these body trainers, all these eating diet, not diet product, but living products and body shapers, or all that stuff was from Egypt, and we're gonna bring it back to, you know, the planet how we brought it before in such a classful and tasteful manner to make black Nubian sisters OSOICE sisters, Nubians, to love themselves, you know, again, and make money off of the house parties, you know, off of the webinars that they're invited to on OSOICE to talk about how to beautify, you know, themselves. You know, because men can't teach women how to beautify themselves, and men can't teach women, you know, how to make these products and which ones are the best for them. So we have to invite these ladies in our forums to, you know, test our products, our makeup lines, our, you know what I'm saying, our eyeliner products, and for the fellas to test out the OSOICE barber products, where, you know, we have the barber scissors, combs, and utensils to go along. You know, you'll receive your barber bag in shortly. But it's a whole different market where we have to re-educate people on naturalness and whatever, as Bobby say, I've come giving you what you want, so you ask the question or learn, you know, want what it is I really have to give you, because, you know, ATUN-RE said that's just, you know, how you learn asking questions in the question and answer book. So I'm just putting two together to get the quad. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm gonna sit back and listen. But I'm dropping the videos, OSOICE the videos. Y'all see them after we get off the radio.
What's the name of your YouTube channel, brother?
It's Dewan Hardiman, or Almost Everything OSOICE, or ICU TV, whichever one you type in.
You said ICU TV or Dewan Hardiman?
Yes, sir.
All right, that's a bet. I'm going to have to check it out.
Thank you, bro. Right.
Yo, anybody want to say anything? Anybody want to chime in? But I was saying in your Facebook, Brother Dwayne, send a video on the Facebook, on the great Facebook group chat.
I sure will.
Do that so people can subscribe to your channel. And also, when the website up, we're going to do blog posts about, like, what you got. Whatever, every day, I want you to submit a video. Well, I would like for you to, whatever you're talking about.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Put it on the website, because that's content that we need. And we speaking on Baba, and that, like, what ATUN-RE was teaching us earlier, was that, ATUN-RE, I go ahead and put myself, crucify myself, because I don't, it's what it is. But, on the website, I had the cross up there. I just had it up there like, hey.
I love that so much, man. Hey, I love that so much. That took so much love, man. I had somebody look at the site, right? And then when they seen that, they was like, "Nah, I can't come to this site. I ain't with that religious stuff." I was like, "Nah, sis." I was. She said that.
Let me say, yeah, that's real, because I put it up there, in hopes of, of it broadening the audience. Because my thing is, we shooting a jumper here. It's like you're gonna try. Like some things you win at, some things you lose at. But if you ain't trying, like you sitting back listening, like ATUN-RE says, a lot of us that can tell a joke, and some of us, all we should do is laugh at jokes, but we can't tell one ourselves. So I put the cross up like, hey, but I got cursed out by Chief. He was like, boy, you lost your effing mind. Take it off the website right now. He was like, Baba already did that. He said, Baba took us through all those schools already. We've been through the schools, all those schools. We've done that, and now it's a new day we're in. So right now, so he was like, that's a symbol of death. Take that off. I said, okay, and I had to take it off ASAP, So, because we went through those schools, so now I feel like in this day and age, it's a school of business. It's a school of.
Hey, the sister wasn't feeling that cross, though. The sister wasn't feeling that cross, Tank.
All right, a lot of people wasn't feeling it. But the thing is, I think my intention was behind it was that it's a lot of people, a lot of Christians that don't know who Baba is, don't know what Nuwapu is. They ain't, you know how hard it is to explain to somebody in 10 minutes who Pops was, who Baba is in 10 minutes?
Amen.
You can't really, you say what I'm saying? They like, who?
Welcome to my world.
What?
Welcome to my world.
Exactly. It's just like, it's just too much to say in a few words. So I was just trying to tap into that, because ATUN-RE said a lot of his devout followers are people he haven't even accessed him yet, or don't even know him yet. But I feel like once they get to know him, once they walk with us, because we family, they can be like, whoa, this is what I've been missing my whole life. Because, OSOICE is a virus to their system, but it's medicine to our people. And it's like, I feel like it's something good for everybody. And then whatever you do, yeah. Because, they raising the frequency and the vibrations on the planet, but a lot of people, losing their mind. Because they doing in a lot of negative ways. A lot of drugs, a lot of food. Right. A lot of CNN, a lot of those high pitches. A lot of that high-pitched voice stuff. But OSOICE, we some real niggas with these real masculine voices. So people going to attract to it. We got this tone to move water, And ATUN-RE, he talks like, who that? They be like, who is that? But he just what it is. So, I had to move the cross, and we, I guess we're going to put the Ankh up there. But I'm like, I don't even know what we do any symbols. I feel like we've done that, But I get it. I mean, I guess we can debate about it. We can see what's best, The
Ankh can done. The Ankh can done. You hear me? The Ankh can done. It represents life.
Take the right way or wrong way. You did it. You know what I'm saying? But when Doc did it, he called it setting the record straight, and he put all the signs up there. Right. He didn't show no favoritism, because ATUN-RE don't have no favoritism. This nigga came to everybody in every different school, and they waiting for this nigga, and they got a story to tell you about how they waited, how their grandmama waited, how they, you know what I'm saying, how to deliver them off crack, alcoholism, and whatever they was into at the time. You know what I'm saying? So everybody got a story to tell, and I figured that's why, if you put something on there, that set the record straight symbol, you know what I'm saying, that would be excellent, because everybody under that sword, you know what I'm saying, niggas gonna get their head cut off, but they can still come in. They can still come in. What how Pop said. I came giving you what you want, so you would learn to want what it is I really came to do, which is the real Messiah. Because
Pariel, you had something to say? I think Pariel wanted to chime in. What you saying about Pariel?
No. Let him finish his thought, though. Let him finish his bill.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm ready. I'm ready when the Pariel feels. Hey, time for me to chill.
Yeah. Brother Pariel.
Yes, sir.
Yep. You had something you want to say?
Let them. Let them when they doing that. Let them flow. Let's don't break up the flow because it's a divine energy. It's moving. You know what I'm saying? I could have cut in and still press. I could have kept on pressing it, but I didn't by my own choice. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't feel like Brother Rev-ANU was cutting me off and not letting me speak. So, as we are acknowledging that ATUN-RE and tuning ourselves, let us learn how to tune in when that's happening and not interrupt a divine flow, no matter who is coming through, because it can come through any of us at any given time. Ooh. Yeah. That's worthy of taking note. And whatever I was going to say, it'll come back.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Divine love is here.
And me, myself, I feel like that's the only way we can pull people in, through divine love and facts. You know what I mean? Well, like I say, because that'll be like, we can't be afraid that, oh, man, they probably ain't going to be fucking with it because, man, that's what I've been dealing with, man, since I jumped into listening to the Bible, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially going through the different masses and not knowing that he was just had on masses or whatnot. So I'll be, whatever religion he was in at that time, the YouTube video that I'd be on, I'd be fucking with that. Then boom, I'd run into another YouTube video and just switch the whole mass. You know what I'm saying? Then I finally seen what it was doing and was like, wow, okay. So it's like the whole time being on this path, I had to learn how to camouflage myself. But at the same time, it's a beautiful thing though, because he created so many hymns, and so we have divine love, and we got this camouflage outfit on, or whatever that school thought it is. We got the garbs on. We know we be able to spit the flow. Then we accepted by them through our good deeds, and then once we come ready to break their spell, they have no choice but to at least kind of give it an ear or a thought. They done saying you done so many great works. You done been right there with them. They thought you was in their religion, but you just knew how to speak that talk with them because you didn't want to snatch that rug from under them too fast or too roughly, without, you know what I'm saying, leading them to the path of right knowledge. You understand what I'm saying? And so now it's like y'all can agree to disagree in divine love, or they coming on over to OSOICE. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we gotta we don't need to camouflage for them, like, kind of like, what Chief said, but not as rough as he said it. You know what I'm saying? Because I go through that every day. I'm talking about ain't nobody, like I say, I'm the only me around here. You know what I mean? Like it ain't no OSOICE and Lil Rock. It's just me. But even like with my mans that just had a
ain't God good. He said one amongst us that was raised right with us to be put in Little Rock, Arkansas. Ain't that good? Ain't God good?
Most definitely. I'm that role that grew up out of the sun.
Yes, he is.
I'm talking about my man.
Yes.
My man.
Hey, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what I was going to say. I know what I was going to say, Brother Rev-ANU. I know what I was going to say, man. When you were saying about how, everybody all over the whole world is looking for the Messiah, right? Are you there? Are you there with me, Brother BiZ?
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
Hallelujah.
You set me on fire every time you be talking, bro. Yeah, your tones are so crazy. I be sitting here
Jesus. Hallelujah, man. Bless you, man. I love you before I even knew you was you.
Amen.
Anyway, the comment just had to do with in other languages they have the name for the 24 elders. They have their own name for OSOICE. You know, and you're right. You know, many nations from all around the world. He said there are many sheep that are not of this fold. Them I would call also. In India, they call them the 24 Tetankaras. The 24 Tetankaras, you know, which we call them the 24 elders, you know, and so forth and so on. So that was the thought then.
Break down the 24 cult nerves. Woo!
Ah, hallelujah.
Woo!
Church say amen.
I got my strength back. I got my strength back. Got my help, Paul. Yeah.
Hallelujah. Mm-hmm.
Hallelujah.
Mm-hmm. We give thanks, man. I'm glad to be present in this gift called the now with each and every one of you who are right now. I give thanks. You, Tank, Brother Sean, you, Brother Duano, I love you, man. Before I knew I was you on the phone, brother. Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Because what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul?
Lose his soul. Whoa! Hallelujah. Testify.
Yep. And that brings us to the top of the hour, 11 o'clock. Make sure everybody, tomorrow payday, and everybody make sure that, they get their free will offering in, the ATUN-RE The Real Messiah, because he needs resources, on a day-to-day stuff. I know I was speaking with him. We had a meeting earlier, us, OSOICE, and that, he said he spent a whole day in a car. Like he literally was in a car the entire night and the evening and the whole day. Like, this is our Messiah. This is the being that gave us all this information that got us working and talking together and communicating together, working together, coming together in love. But he's like sleeping in the car right now, and this is a fact. Like, we saw the car. He was living out the car. But we had a Suburban and stuff, but, he just was, Suburban is being repaired, because it was about to get on the road. But, like, I guess, it happened where he was sleeping in the car. So tomorrow being payday, make sure everybody, send your free will offering in. If you can, the best way to do it is via Western Union. Please contact one of the brothers in doing that. We can tell you how to go about doing that, and if those funds go directly to ATUN-RE himself. He pick it up. He see who sent it. He see how much you sent. A lot of times, most of the time, he call you and tell you thank you. You see, if you can't unable to do Western Union, please visit the website ATUN-RE.com. Click the donate button, and you can send your free will offering in that way. But we'll make sure that we start doing this on a daily basis or weekly basis as much as we can. Because these resources are help powering this progress cause. The ATUN-RE, where he has resources that he needs. So we get all this good information every night, but we make sure that we give back, even if it's $5, $10, $25, and even for the books. None of the books are free. So any brothers, you got books that you ain't paid for, please make sure you submit those. You paid for that, because back in the day with Baba Yannin, he was caught copying books or getting books, and you didn't pay for it. You got consequences, because angels and elders are always watching all that we do. They know everything, and they taking note of who did what and how they went about doing it. So please make sure you pay for those books, and that tomorrow being Friday payday, everyone will get that free will offering in. So, but it's top of the hour. You don't want to stay on the call, you feel welcome to. Those who we got to shut it down for the night. Got an early morning. You know, you can at this moment or whenever. But I'm gonna stay on and listen though. Brother Dewan, you wanna take over, Brother Pariel or Brother Deshaun? Y'all can keep it going, keep the energy flowing. Yep, Brother Tank signing out.
Oh yeah.
Y'all got anything y'all want to build on?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm here. I just had it on mute. Sorry about that. And you can't go wrong with divine love. That's the answer to everything. You know, it's like, something that has your heart, has your pocket. Love me in a special way. You feel me?
Most definitely.
I could dig it.
Yeah. But yeah, divine love. Talk about divine love, caring. You know, how we treat one another. You know, we love ATUN-RE. But he also has said, love one another as I have loved you. So with that being said, we should treat one another like we would him. How can you say you love me but you ain't loving your brother? I am ATUN-RE.
I am ATUN-RE. You got it. You got it.
I am
ATUN-RE.
I am ATUN-RE. That's right.
Gotta love it.
Gotta love it. Wonderful.
Yeah, that's the only how it's gonna all work, through the divine love. Cause like really, I mean, we won the battle already. Everybody just got to come together. I mean, as simple as that is.
I think about this shirt right here. I am ATUN-RE.
I am ATUN-RE.
Yeah, you know how the nigga apparel, you know, collection. I am ATUN-RE. That's one of the you know, collection items.
You can have mad them messages on the shirt. I am ATUN-RE. I am ATUN-RE. I am ATUN-RE. You know, with like, you know, kind of like a graffiti joint, but it's like mad ATUN-RE is on there. Any type of thing, you know, you can have a regular joint, you know, whatever.
Alchemic teas, our medical teas.
I got that. I got our medical teas, our medical wine, and I got our medical gear. I just didn't have I am ATUN-RE.
Okay.
Anybody else got that shit? Anybody look? Anybody else got that shit yet? Ain't nobody got it, do they?
Oh, what? Alchemical teas?
No, I got that. But do anybody got I am ATUN-RE?
Hey, I don't know what you mean by that. Like, we all got that.
No. I'm asking you that. I'm asking you, along with that saying, what kind of art should I put on that? Should I put the OSOICE symbol?
I am ATUN-RE.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. You could do that.
You
put a bling bling. You could do it on a bling bling watch. That's at 12 noon. And then the inside of the watch will say, I am ATUN-RE.
Should I do the gold or the platinum first? The gold watch or the platinum watch first?
The platinum, because you can do platinum on black or platinum on blue. It'll pop royally. You know what I mean?
Ooh, with the blue face on that mug. Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk more about that. Unless you want somebody to grab it off YouTube.
No, I'll do it. I'll go ahead and do it tonight. I'll go
right
soon. Yeah. I'll go ahead and make it up. I'll make the I Am ATUN-RE T-shirts because I gotta have the shirts and the hats and jewelry. You know, as far as the pendants and the watches to go along. You know, together. I Am ATUN-RE. Yeah. Got to have the whole nigga the nigga clothing gear with the I Am ATUN-RE gear.
You see?
Yeah. Thank you, Elder.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
so
you know, they say,
I got you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That was easy. Oh, yeah, man. Divine love. You ain't loving, you ain't doing it right. And if you ain't experiencing no joy, you ain't doing it right. Mm-hmm.
Hey, if you ain't having fun, quit it.
Say what?
Stop it. If you're not having fun doing it, quit it. Stop it.
Mm-hmm. Real right. If it don't flow, it don't go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There's some background noise. Excuse me. Is there something you wanted to say, Brother Sean? You wanted to continue building on?
You pretty much like I say, you put it just put everything in synchronicity for me, you know what I mean, coming online, saying what you had said, you know what I mean, about the love and the care, because, you know, sometimes, like, it could be just right in your household, you know, where you got to show that divine love, because I realize, like, we can leave out of the house, and it's easy to put on that garb to go out and clean up the world, but we'll clean up the world and won't even clean our own house up, you know what I mean? So,
True.
You know, and that's where it's the hardest at, you know, with our women, you know what I'm saying? So that really hit home with me, you know, because yesterday before I got online to build, you know, I had got real rough with my goddess, you know what I'm saying? But like when I had, you know, but in the way it was like a divine militant, but like but when you caring for your brother and you're always forgiving for your brother and your sister, you'll be surprised how much you could do, you know, because at times it could be your ego just going on one. You know what I mean? And that little strike, that little match can be what, you know, burn the whole empire down. You know, we got to be silent.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So, yeah, like, that was just beautiful what you said, Brother Pi. I love you saying that, but like, I need to hear that. Just got to stick forward and live up to that. You know what I mean?
Yes. And we can demonstrate it. You know, it starts with us. We're the change that we want to see in the world. You know?
Right. Because, man, it's going to happen. Like, there's no doubt about it happening. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't, like, the love, I never witnessed this type of love from no brothers. Like, so with that being said, all we got to do is just work, keep going to the drawing board, and remember to keep you know, this divine wisdom and understanding holy. It's even more synchronicity and more, you know, with the books that's coming out, like the Hammurabi Code, like what Brother Tank was talking about, teaching us how to move, you know, as divine militant brothers of OSOICE, you know what I'm saying? So it's just all putting it in this perspective. So we go out, be fishermen and men, do what we need to do, everything gonna be fine. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, and just have divine love. You know, because when you loving, you ain't afraid. So,
right.
Hey, bruh. Can I say something?
Right.
Hey,
Hold on.
That young nigga just said so much real shit. My cup just spilled over because as he was talking, my DNA was exploding like bam, 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 bam. Like, god damn, this nigga got me in a boxing match. I'm in a fucking, cardboard box. I got a goddamn, what I'm talking about? And it was just so much DNA explosion when it came to his tone and what he was saying with the information, right? It was bringing pictures up in my head of what it was coming to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
If y'all, I'm gonna put the video up. I didn't want to put it up, you know what I'm saying? But something was telling me, look at this video. You probably gonna make a video of these fake messiahs. You follow?
Sacred site.
These fake messiahs.
Oh.
Because they had a Russian fake messiah, they had a European fake messiah, then they had a goddamn Oriental fake messiah, and you know what I'm saying? And it was very important that I had to look at this shit because it was brought to my attention. And I was like, damn, look at here. They came, and then I looked what date that the motherfucking ABC or NBC or whatever fucking C, you know what I'm saying? But I'm about to put it on ICU, TV. So I'm just gonna rip it apart because it's just, you know what I'm saying, ridiculous how each one of these programs, because that's what I look at them as computer programs, you dig?
Uh-huh.
And these computer programs that were put into our algorithm for me to pick up, you know what I'm saying, that was released and set up around the same times, you know what I'm saying, exactly when ATUN-RE, you know what I'm saying, is waking up. You follow what I'm saying? And having his enlightenment and going through his, as we say in the in the living book, you know what I'm saying, his monatomic, you know what I'm saying, gold explosion, you know what I'm saying, or shadow consciousness, or you follow? But when
the word for ether.
Yeah.
Ether.
Yeah. Ether. Yeah. So when the weight, because I was breaking that down in a class that same day that I was reading the book, and then I read the book and was like, damn, because we had got through talking the night before, and everything was adding up to what I was saying. Like, damn, what is going to happen? I was like, nigga, you already know. You know what I'm saying? Because everything is already written. We just catching up to ourselves according, you know what I'm saying, to facts. You feel me? So
yes.
When the young brother was talking, I was seeing pictures in my head go up of these fake messiahs. And each one of them, the news made sure that they put, right, was the goal for each one of them. Listen, the gold. Listen to the gold. The gold or the goal for each one of these fake messiahs. One of them was living poor, and the other one was living high on the hog with a jet. You know what I'm saying? With the mansions and with the, things that they had in Russia or in this Oriental land. You know, how our real Messiah is supposed to be living, right? You follow? Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we did.
Yes,
I'm
with you.
Is hello? Hi. Okay, so it's showing me what our Messiahs and we are supposed to be living like. Because I am ATUN-RE, are you?
I am ATUN-RE.
So, okay, so I know that we are supposed to be where we are supposed to be for a reason, to be able to learn, teach, and go from the White House to the slums and teach everybody on our missions. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all going. We all came here together. We all leaving together. You follow? So what? These fake messiahs all had one, according to ABC, NBC, IBC, whatever the fuck them niggas be saying. But I see you, and I see all of them reporting that the main goal for this group
sound like he dropped.
Bring heaven to earth, to bring heaven to earth. And if you remember the other night we was talking, and I was like, yeah, that's our main key. Is this was before I seen that video. I said, you know, our main goal and focus and creativeness and constructiveness, what we're here to do, the job that we signed on for, you follow, was to bring heaven to earth by turning each one of us into I am ATUN-RE and then everybody else into I am ATUN-RE, and therefore combating what we know as, right, the old moon cycle that has happened many times before, where the elders, the 24, along with the heavenly host, come here and have to do the job over and over and over again at these different times, that because there is no time, but at these different breakdowns, if we can say that for lack of a better word, the decomposition of 9 ether, where it's breaking down from 8 ether, 7 ether, 6 ether, 5 ether, and the cycles that we're talking about, where the real Messiah appears and we appear as the heavenly host and the 24 elders with him. You follow?
Yes.
So I'm saying our main objective and constructiveness to get our main focus is to make sure Chief is taken care of, to get the job on this planet of our ETs, of our elders, and our heavenly hosts, and our Most High, and our, you know what I'm saying, ATUN-RE, and Amun-Re, and Anen-Re, for our saviors, you know, you and I, to get this done, right? They all have one focus, is to bring heaven to earth. And the thing that they couldn't say is that their leader was turning, right, his followers, or his supporters into himself. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, all your followers are living like this, and you living like this. And this is how ABC, NBC would come to each one of these people and be like, you know, your follower, you got a private jet. Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we listening to you, brother.
Yeah.
This is how the A nigga would come to them niggas and be like, yo, you got a private jet, but your motherfucking followers are outside in the villages living off of $2 a day and, you know what I'm saying, this much a week or whatever. And each one of them that is building your temple is working for free. You know what I'm saying? And then they would ask the people, hey, y'all getting paid for this? And the people would be like, yeah, I get $40 a week. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
They're asking these people what they get paid, what y'all doing it for. It's you know, is y'all you know, satisfied with just coming here and he lives in heaven, and then you guys go back to the slums. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do the video on it.
Yeah. You need to do that because that's deep right there.
But I wanted to do the video. I wanted to have the video after I talked to you guys to make sure that I was thinking rightly, you know, with using my sound right reason, you know what I'm saying, and my overstanding, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that I was doing what I was supposed to be watching this video and doing. Because, you know, I want to answer all of the questions. That's why I always say 360, 720 questions to ask the OSOICE. I want to I want to ask myself these questions, you know what I'm saying, and be able to say, you know, this is how OSOICE doing it, and this is why we also nice at doing it, because we're making sure that we are for and by each other. That's how Pops used to always say. You know what I'm saying? Right. If we buy and sell to each other and sold to the rest of the world, then we'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Mm-hmm. And if we live for and by each other, we'll be all right. We make our own products. You know, we take our products and we go sell them outside. You know what I'm saying? To the rest of the world. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, simple things to work with. We just with each other, man. And the love, because the fight already won. Just everybody got to get under one umbrella and just work together.
Exactly.
And that's the umbrella of now. You know, being present.
It's coming together. It's coming together, though, you know, just like, that's why I said no fear, you know what I'm saying? Because when you seem afraid, it seems like we rush and we got to, you know, kind of shove it and sword it down somebody's mouth. But a lot of people ain't going to accept it like that. People going to be probably, a lot of people in different schools of thoughts might be critics and things first, but we just show them that divine love and redirection our direction away from them. Then you know how people be, they ride waves, and you know how Doc was talking about, people be talking about, you know, when they was in the ATUN-RE community, he was talking about how people would be leaving and talking shit about it, then he see them again next week, and they keep coming. You know, your soul is glued. You know what I mean? So you might as well just stop, cut the bullshit and go on. You know what I'm saying? Come in and learn and get down with the empire, with the inner circle empire. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know, it's already done. We just got to get out of the thoughts of belief and fear. That's why I was saying what I had said. Like, when I had first started, I was like, damn, well, I know the lady told me I got a gift to write, but I ain't just put it to the test. Shit, put that shit to the test. A motherfucker, think about it, walking and riding a bike, you understand what I'm saying? You was just thoughts to us at first. Now motherfuckers masters at that shit, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers doing tricks, moonwalk, sunwalk, James Brown, you know what I mean? Everything, you know, so it's just with that. You know, we just got to go and do it at that time. But the beauty is what's going to secure our brotherhood and our friendship and all of this, because we doing it from the ground up. A lot of people just going to hop on the wagon and see them the people we damn near ain't going to want anyway, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm not, you know, being afraid. And because, like I said, I've been on this path being led to ATUN-RE for so long to where, like, now I'm just peaceful with the shit, like, because, you know, 144,000, you know, and not just saying it out, and I don't want to be saying it out of no egotistical type of way, but that, you know, out of billions and millions of them motherfuckers, you know, that ain't, you know, just that many motherfuckers, you know what I mean, that's going to, you know, make that transformation for themselves and love and live in that divine love, speed up their frequencies, and let the lessons of this world go to be prepared for the world to come. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so with that being said, you just I'm focusing on the quantity. You dig where I'm coming from? Because all of y'all got divine love in your tones. And, you know, like I said before the other day, I didn't even know how you brothers look. I just recognize y'all's tones, you know what I mean? And it's kind of like, in a sense, it's like, is orchestrating the whole before the Big Bang all over again with this OSOICE Inner Circle Empire. And then think about it. And another thing, he got a book called The Power of Nothingness. Like, we in nothingness right now, because I ain't going to lie to you, shit. I damn near be out there. If it weren't for the goddess, I damn near be out there too, just like ATUN-RE. You know what I mean? So it's just, I'm building out divine love and see with that divine love, and we are able, we're not Cain, so we all can put our thoughts together and go get some bread going on, and we all love each other, and we can get this business shit going on. Everybody motherfuckers can do all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? And in due time, it's going to be manifesto. Like, remember I was telling you about that brother Paria manifesto? How that's the origin of the etymology of that word manifesto. Manifest is manifesto, the Latin word for manifest, and it means to make public. Right now, we just have this as a thought. But our thought is to be public. You dig where I'm coming from in the future to come, in the near future. And just as long as we do our part, as long as we continue to speed up our frequency, as long as we continue to put belief to the side and know that, you know, the Most High is operating through all of our vessels, and together in power and unity is nothing that we won't be able to do. You know what I mean?
That's right.
That's where we at with it. That's exactly where we at with it.
Mm-hmm. Forgive lest we forget. Mm-hmm. That's right. I appreciate your divine tones, beloved.
I appreciate you too, beloved. And this is the Most High speaking through me. It's not me. I don't know anything. I'm just humble. I'm here doing my job, and I want to perfect my job. A perfect 12-cut stone.
And so it is. And so it is. And so it is.
That's a bad young nigga right there, boy. That's a bad young nigga.
Ain't he? All the way live. Mm-hmm. You see, I will pour out my spirit on all flesh.
And didn't lie.
Many are called, and we chose to respond.
Man, we've been waiting so long. It just like Pops giving us that lion's paw, raising us out of that motherfucking sarcophagus. God damn it. I was getting tired of being in that motherfucker. I was tired of that shit. It feels good. Wipe this guy, get this goddamn dust out of my eyes.
Yes.
Man, affection. What Pops call us? Affectionately, mummies. Affectionately now. Affectionately, mummies. Mama.
Mommy.
Mama. Affectionately.
Some circles, that's the word. Mum.
Mom is the word. Mama. Mommy. Because, you know, the vowels are interchangeable in our language. So mama, mommy, that's the same goddamn word.
Same thing.
Same shit, different goddamn day. Hey, but remember when we used to watch that cartoon, Elder? What was it called? Thundercats. That motherfucker. Mumra.
Yeah.
Mumra.
That resonates.
Man, back then we were children. They knew how to tap into our frequency. Knew what the fuck we would be wanting to watch. gave us the Lion of Judah. Gave us the Sphinx right in front of our face.
Mm-hmm.
Gave us the Leo constellation. Gave us the lion's paw. The lion's paw right there in our face. And he had the sword. He had the sword, didn't he?
Yep. Yeah, he did.
The truth. He had the truth, that nigga.
It was a double-edged sword.
Double-edged sword, man. Taking off the head. That was ready? That was a goddamn set the record straight. That was the sword. That was the sword.
Thunder, 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 thundercat. Whoa!
Man, you know what you just said, right? You just open up the door. The seven thunders.
Yes. Whoa!
He was saying who?
Who?
Who? Because remember, the sounds are interchangeable.
Yes.
Who?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They just had to make it sound like ho. You know what I'm saying? You know why though? I ain't gotta say that.
What?
I ain't gotta say that.
Say
said, you know,
back up a little bit.
You know why they always make that sound like ho, ho.
Okay.
Ho. Hey. You see what word you see when you see that? Man, that's a hoe.
Okay.
Hey, that's why you see they got the black boy bringing out the cowboy song, and he said he taking my hoes down to the track. You hear that little cowboy song they got out, the little cowboy song?
No.
The little black cowboy. Yeah, the black cowboy song. They got one playing right now. It says ho in the first chorus. He said he taking his hoes.
Okay.
Yeah. He said he taking his hoes, and then the second verse says he's on his horses. So I know this nigga know the difference in the tone between hoes and horses.
Mm-hmm. Got you.
But that's the number one song they put out there to reinforce the word hoe. Because they got to keep that in the black woman's mind, subliminally. She's under attack. You know what I'm saying? But she's winning. She's winning, and it ain't no war. It ain't no war. You can't. Their arms is too short to box with God. You know, it's the sun cycle. Pop said daytime is up. The real Messiah. B said the real Messiah is close. At that time, you know, he said the real Messiah is close. That's the term analogy that he had used at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I remember.
Might even be in the class with you. You know?
Yes, he did.
You know? So I just know that they time is up. And that's what I was saying earlier, you know, when the brother was talking about divine love and each one of us turning into ATUN-RE, and that's the cure for the whole planet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because, you know, they got the first dose of the medicine. That's why when we talk on the phone and hear Pops or ATUN-RE, you know what I'm saying, and he'll direct us right back to, hey, well, excuse me, okay, well, I want to refer you back to this school that you missed, but I just want you to be updated, you know what I'm saying, because you got technology, and you'll be able to go through the school like the rest of the beings that come to this planet that are in the school. We're able to absorb the knowledge at a high rate. You know what I'm saying?
Right. We're not slowed down by old school information.
Exactly. We're able to think outside of the box, which is the circle and the square. You know what I'm saying? So we got the key. We got the key, man. Right knowledge, right wisdom, right understanding. You know what I'm saying? And divine love and unity. Man, that's why I was like, man, these brothers, man, I got to say something. I'm just sitting back on the phone listening. These niggas done lit my motherfucking fire. And you know, a candle doesn't lose its flame by igniting another candle. So share the light. I can see that because they always use one candle to light another candle, and it seems like the light get even stronger because two of the lights combine. You know, the flame is one now, and it's tall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And is that 45-degree angle? Is that 45-degree angle? That 4, that 5, that 9.
On the 9
ball.
On the 9 with the T.
On the T, on the connector. And look what time it is, 11:44. As soon as you said that shit.
Wow.
Dig that. Change to 11:45 now. Where the T is. You dig?
The door's
45
open.
angle. The door's open. We had just talked it up. Then we said that. It was on 44, which is our number. You know what I'm saying? To fucking, you know what I'm talking about? The connect, the plug. What the young boy say after the plug? I am ATUN-RE. I like that. I love that shit.
I am ATUN-RE.
Man, now let's make it. Yeah, that's. I'm about to make it pop.
I wanted to kind of build on what you just said about the goddesses, man. That need to be our next step. You know what I mean? Like we gotta, cause this shit ain't gonna work until goddesses. You know, they gotta be. I mean, think about it. Shit, we working on the goddess right now. You know what I mean? We wouldn't nobody be surviving, being able to hold up if it weren't for the goddess. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna need some goddesses up in the circle as well, cause you know what I mean. Like that's what's gonna make this shit, you know, grow and multiply for generations to come. You know what I mean? So we gotta, cause the government, that's how they worry. In my eyes, I feel like the devil got the goddess eye, got the goddess head wrap, and he goddamn me targeting the children, the goddess and the children. You know what I'm saying? And so like the goddess, you know what I'm saying? Because think about it, they loving the devil's vision. So all they worry about is the devil's vision and not the vision of God and the Most High and the Most High Son that He sent. You know what I'm saying? To lead us to what we need to, you know what I mean, do. So like, with that being said, we gotta, like you said, we gotta target the children. You know what I'm saying? Make some children books, make some, you know what I'm saying? Some action figures, some comic books, you know what I'm saying? Some movie and Barbie dolls, movie and action figures.
As soon as I about to say, you said Bobby Pops used to always have us. You know, he had his Bobby down. He used to always say, man, y'all got it. Y'all don't see why China came up, man. They cornered the market in toys.
All right.
But
so
you corner your culture, and you're gonna excuse me. He used to be like, all we got to do is corner our market. What's our market?
Yeah, we make statues of our own deities, and
that's right. And we just cornered the whole market. When you just said that, we just cornered the whole market.
There it is.
OSOICE is the whole market, because we got so many markets inside OSOICE. Like ATUN-RE said, hey, Pops already did that shit. He already showed us how to corner every market. If we want to go back and get that, we always got to set the record straight, where it brings all of that together, and you feel me? And you get all that energy and all that vibration that you have to change from, as an alchemist, from negative to positive. That means into digits.
Okay.
Ones and O's and ones and O's and ones and O's. You follow? And Papa used to say, each product had already made $1 million. That's the mind state of a great product. Each one of our products is going to make $1 million. Before I bring it to the planet, before I bring it to this realm, from the etheric realm.
There we go.
You know, before Tahuti tell me, hey, it's all right to release that right there in your mind. Because if I give you a Tech 9, you know, and you don't know how to operate Tech 9, it won't work. So I will save that when you're for it. But I'm gonna give you a 22. Kick these niggas off your back. You feel me? I remember one day he was in class. And Pops came from me. He said, man, he stood right in front of me, looked real eyes, and looked at me. He said, man, I'm about to start carrying the pistol again, man. Man, I'm about to start carrying the pistol again, man. And looked at me. Because he knew I was going through some shit, that I was about to die and be killed and murdered. So, I just said, he already know what fashion is about to be out, what music is about to be out, what motherfucking movies is about to be out, he already know everything, you know what I'm saying? And he gives us the ups on it, you know what I'm saying? For us to goddamn,
that's right,
you know, be aware and to change it into X's, O's, zeros, and ones, whatever the fuck, you know what I'm talking about? Makes your boat float, as the young elders say.
Mm-hmm.
MySpace, baby.
Yeah.
Malachi York Space.
Divine love, baby.
That's Tank.
Yep. What's going on, bro?
That's the big head scientist.
Just playing my part.
For sure.
And now for an elevated way of working more productively while at home. A lot of us find ourselves being distracted. But what you must do is create your own distractions. Because while I'm working, I watch 3 things at one time. Like right now, I'm currently watching a Kung Fu movie. I'm watching the World Cup soccer match. And also skiing. And also listen to the most powerful information on the planet. OSOICE television. So I'm doing 5 things at once. So I'm creating my own distractions so I can focus on what I need to focus on. Because you don't make your own distractions, someone else will.
Right.
That was a moment of working more productively, brought to you by OSOICE. Carry on.
Man, you ain't doing nothing wrong, man. You a $1 billion nigga in the making, man. Like all that shit that you doing, I'm talking about. Like you say, man, we just starting from nothingness. You know what I'm saying? The power
that's not
of
true.
nothingness.
That's not true.
No, I'm talking about nothingness and the power of the
I want to respond
universe,
to your
like the matter. Like as far as like dark matter is a non-ether.
He don't know
piece of darkness. You know, I wasn't saying like
this
this
is number one. That's why I've coming out with that book. Nothingness is represents the number one. If you look at nothingness, you're looking at NO, and you're looking at the periodic table element, and he let us know that number one isn't the start. He let us know that there was ether. And that's what Apariel was talking about, ether, earlier. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yes.
You follow me? You know what I'm saying? So that's when Pops was like, when somebody asked a question to Pops that day we was in class, he was like, it was a couple classes. Because one class, he was like, proving the Most High exists. That was one class. And then you had, I think somebody asked, where does God come from? Or something of that sort. You know what I'm saying?
How do you prove the existence of the Most High?
Yeah, that was one question, but there was another question that somebody was, I can see, I'm in the class, hold on, I'm trying to hear the question. They said, no, not that, how can I prove the existence of the Most High? No, not the Brooklyn class. No, this was another class. It was a time array. This was a Georgia class. And somebody was like, they say the number. I think the number. I think it was another science class. Somebody just asked a question, and Pops was like, "Use science." Is like, yeah. Well, number one on the period top table represents that it's nothing coming as the light is hydrogen, but it's coming from ether. And he was like, so number one is in the beginning. He was like, and he was like something and nothing. He was like, the number one is the representation of the sum of nothing, because he was explaining it on the table of periodic. He was talking about the weight of the elements. And he was like, well, hydrogen would be the number one because element, because there's something lighter than the number one element, which you know as hydrogen. He said there's ether, and he said ether is the combination of nine different gases, and this is lighter than what you would call the sum, the total of nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And he was like, so we have -1, -2. I think we had on the board right now. You like, you have -1, -2, -3. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying, he was saying the existence of the Most High on another one where the brother is talking about. He was talking about the existence of the Most High being, the question was, how do you prove the existence of the Most High? And one of the triads was trying to break it down. And like, he couldn't answer it, and Pops in, and that's when he was talking about Ariel, would you take over right quick?
Okay. What I'm seeing in my mom, when Pops came in, he said, okay, you want to prove the existence of the Most High? Well, it's a board trick. And then he went to the board, and he started laying some things out. But I'm also following him with the whole 0 and then going -1, -2, talking about no thing, or the ether on the other side of what they call hydrogen, the lightest element. Mm-hmm. That's one on the periodic table. Mm-hmm. But I don't know where he was going with it.
The number one. He was saying the number one. That's why when you look at it, it's N-O, which is know, and know is short for knowing a thing. He said to know a thing, and how do you know this thing exists? And that's why ATUN-RE said, well, nigga, how do you know?
Okay.
Nigga, how you know? And
so how do you know?
Knowing is half the battle. That G.I. Joe. You see the tank came in, the tank.
Cool. I want to follow with the question he was saying was that I was $1 billion man. Because I got a...
No, hold on. You, that's false. You're not $1 billion man.
No, but hold on. Let me get my joke out.
Hold on. You're a trillion.
Okay, Dwayne, go ahead.
You're $1 billion man. To me.
No, but I'm missing certain elements that have others attract. Like, for example, I don't have... What's that thing that rappers wear around their neck? They get a lot of attention. What is that thing called?
The gold chain?
Yeah, I'm missing that. That's it. I don't have a gold chain, so I don't give it the proper respect. I'm also don't have the gold teeth. I don't have the the weirdo metal objects in my mouth. So therefore, I'm looked down in my community. Motherfucker, I can build a goddamn system database similar to Google, but because I can't hold a job or I can't sit in the classroom, I'm looking at it as a failure. You see? I hated class in first grade. I was ready to check out. I was trying to cash out. I was selling pecans in the first grade, trying to find my own apartment. Like many people are doing the same.
Wow.
Hey, I was still trying to get in that too, bro.
Then they took my nuts away. But what I can't understand that was whoever got the nuts got the power.
Control.
I had to teach you about my nuts. They was like, that little boy, we got to slow him down. Put him over in the back of the classroom with the slower thinking student. Because I was bored, man. So, yeah, I'm making a joke, though. But no, but like other elders in the IT department, they had like Bill Gates and Larry Ellis and who else? Zuckerberg. So they had $100,000 investment, $200,000 investment. But I got $20 investment on a half-broke computer. But we still making do with it.
Hey,
what's up?
You know what? Hey, Napoleon Hill, who was inspired by Tahuti, would always say, work with what you got until you get what you need along the way.
Right, I was saying.
Amen to that.
Not alone do we have the capabilities of doing more, we also got that talk game to make it sound good when we saying it. So not only is we getting the check, but we making the girls feel good, and that's too much power. That's why they got to slow us down. They can't have the money and the women. Because a lot of times when they get rich, they decide to become a rock star. But they start rapping. Like Zuckerberg, he get all his friends together. He be on stage rapping to them. Like sing Lil Wayne.
You know, the war has been about fertility. It's been a fertility war all along. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. But I gotta laugh at it though. You know, cause I don't. You know, it's just if you don't laugh, you keep crying.
Hey, you know what? That's funny that both y'all just said the key word. Hey, remember, ATUN-RE did the alchemy, and he was like, yo, and he explained to us what Easter is, and he was like, yo, I'm about to do this alchemy, and I'm about to reverse the whole thing. Do y'all remember that?
I remember. I remember hearing what you said.
Yeah, okay. ATUN-RE was talking about, he said, nobody ever came to explain why in Easter, why the Easter got the color of eggs.
Got the color what?
On Easter, he was like, why are they coloring the eggs on Easter? Remember, if you go back on Tank.
Right.
Yeah, Tank put up the video even out so we can go listen to it again. He was like, man, I'm about to reverse this. I'm about to do the alchemy, and I'm about to change all of this. You remember that?
I remember that.
And then afterwards, shortly, you see Tank got a baby on the way.
Right.
I'm really trying to call him Tank 2, but the mama tripping.
Tank 2. Ooh.
I'm like, let the name be Tank 2. It's all love though, but that's what Chief said. We gotta start having more babies, and a lot of us, but you know, with our mind power, we just have more. They called it like we have like my grandma was like, your brain always racing. I'm like, it's supposed to be racing, ain't it? I'm going really fast. Slow your brain down. Like, how do you slow your brain down? Why should I slow my brain down?
Meditation. She was telling you to sit down and meditate and listen to your inner voices and separate them.
A lot of times with our elders or other people, they see success as being able to sit down at your job and take orders for 8 hours. If you can't do that,
no, they're not saying that. They're saying it so straight. What Apario and we used to call it. How they say it? They say Apario. How would you say old folks talk? You know, in riddles and Apario. What's the word for that shit? Parables.
Is it parables?
Like Jesus, you gotta figure them motherfuckers out. You just ask them a plain, simple ass question. This motherfucker say some parables, and I'd be like, yo, what the? Don't hide the two birds in the bush and all this mother. I'm like, what the fuck is this old motherfucker say this thing?
Yeah.
One bird in the hand, one more than two in the bush. Like, what the fuck?
That's right.
But it is true. You must, saying less is more, and stick to your own business, mind your own business. Put other man's personal business out there.
You think that's some slick ass shit? Saying less is more, mind your own business. You like you don't know you don't own the business yet. You like, nigga, what the fuck is a business? What the fuck is that? I got a business. They actually telling me I got a business. Mind your own business. And we kids. I didn't even know this motherfucker just talked something into power, into words, and said, nigga, you got a business and you don't even know it yet. That's crazy, man. And all of us was told that shit when we was young. Did they know that we was businessmen? Were they just saying some slick shit, just not knowing what the fuck they was really saying to us? Like, mind your business. Like, nigga, do I really have a business?
Because it's like, one player can ain't nobody been like since Jordan. One of one. Ain't nobody been like LeBron. Shoot, when certain CEOs get hired at certain companies, the stock price will go up because he the one. So it's like it's certain ones of us, we just got that sauce. We can turn water into wine, literally. And had the girls laughing. It's just too much power. They gotta give us drugs.
Hey, you want to hear something funny? When you said that shit, I went to a store today, and they had a new wine, and and I had to try it. And guess what the logo on the wine was?
What's that?
Owl.
Wow, they know. It's like Drake.
Woo!
I like bro. The one I like you, bro. He can talk to anybody. Have him laughing.
I love you. Hey, boy, I love y'all.
The way they talk to walk to anybody, have him forget who he is.
Yeah,
Have him laughing. That's good. That's what it's about. Like laughter, being in a good mood. A lot of people say I'm serious a lot. I just be thinking about some shit at the moment. It just internalizing. I got to balance that out though. I hung around computer nerds, where they just was like super nerds. They didn't take baths. They didn't know how to talk to people. They just sat by their computer. I didn't want to be like that. I was like, nah, that ain't gonna be me.
Thank you.
You gotta balance it. I know how to talk to people. We human. We social beings. I know how to communicate. Then that's why everybody's saying it's like us against them. But the thing is, they want to work for us because they come from us. They really want to be down. Man, they get close to us, they be like, hey, what's up? They be happy. You ever notice that next time you get to, like, people of the races get around them? They be happy to be around you. They want to touch you. They want to, like,
They feel like divine love come pouring out their motherfucking pores.
And they trust us. That's a lot of times they hire us and they have us close. We can't lie. It's against our nature to lie. I always gonna tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's just how we wired. Shoot, motherfucker, it's hard to tell a lie.
And even harder to keep up with it.
Yeah. Bitch, like you try to lie to the black woman? Ooh. Impossible. Because she already knows what's up. Or you lie to your grandmama? Or lie to ATUN-RE? Shit. ATUN-RE know everything. He be listening to everything, too. But it's love, though.
For love I'll go anywhere.
Sweet Melodies by Brother Opariel. Album coming out soon.
That's all you got.
ATUN-RE.com.
You got to buy the album. That's all you get. So you read my mind, my nigga.
Give me a little taste of sneak peek.
Taste of heaven.
I'm in the store and it's loud, so I'm cutting my mic off because I care.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we're probably going to wrap up the call tonight. 2-hour call. Anybody got any closing comments?
What if we don't want to wrap it up?
I'm sorry. Y'all can keep chopping up.
I was just wondering.
16 on the line.
It was a question. You got how many people on the line? 20?
Hold on a second. Let me see.
40?
No, ain't no 40. 16.
16?
Yeah.
Okay. Positive. And hopefully we've been a blessing to all the listeners. On the line, they were able to get something, glean something to make their walk better and or improve themselves. And, learn from our mistakes, and do better. you know, and to do better,
really fail.
just do more. No, it's not an option. Our target is too big. It's center, it's everywhere, its edges are nowhere. We can't miss. We just have to allow ourselves, let it be, and of course, know what we're doing. You know.
Ooh.
Yeah. Know yourself. So, yep. That's what I have to say. I don't know if anyone else want to sit down, but it's good to hear your tones tonight, Tank.
Yours too, bro.
All right, so I'm going to get off here, man. Anybody else on, Brother Rev-ANU? Shout us out, my bro.
Shout out, big bro. Shout out, big bro. Shout out, big bro.
I heard you, yup. Yeah, I'm here. I'm sorry. I'll be right with you. I'm in the store.
I just make sure you was there.
Yeah, we probably gonna close out the call.
Oh, Design. Design still on?
I think it's Deshaun.
All right.
The website should be ready next week. We can be doing the classes. Deshaun, brother Dewani gonna be teaching the business courses.
Hey man, thank you, Tank. Thank you, Tank.
Your syllabus.
Yeah, man. I'm downloading everything on learning how to work all this technology, and I'm building up the YouTube page and putting everything that I'll be talking about on there, and you know, saying then the higher stuff there. You know what I'm saying? We'll be making up stuff as we go along.
Yeah, I see what you're doing on your Facebook. You know, add a lot of business videos.
Oh yeah.
Gotta elevate the people.
Yeah. Gotta elevate the people, man. I'm just putting them in tune. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna be talking about? So they'll be understanding. Because I know that was the hardest part for me. Is, you know what I'm saying, doing the shit to the jail side of the basketball court. You feel me?
Cool.
So shit, I'm just goddamn learning how to use all this technology and download and build all the business software. And, you know, like at first I didn't know because I was just doing everything, but I didn't know about the other side of the white labeling, that I could go ahead and white label my own software and shit. So that's what I've been white labeling software and studying on how to get the marketing tools out there and white label all the software to go along and with the CRM and everything to go along with the ads, Facebook ads, YouTube ads, and, you know, putting everything on autopilot and outsourcing everything. You know, making sure I can just white label everything where it can be done and done correctly. And all I'm, you know, responsible for is the front of the house and, you know, getting the leads and doing the commercials and, you know, running commercials and advertising all day and bringing new, you know, working new leads. That's what I want to be responsible for. But I just got to get all of the other shit, the back house, straight.
And you speak of a CRM. Let's define what a CRM. CRM is a customer relationship management system.
Yeah.
And a lot
I'm gonna be talking to
these companies
man.
do. Oh, go ahead. Let me let you finish.
I'm listening. No, I'm listening.
I want to chime in and say that I had the fortunate opportunity to work in some corporate environments, and I saw how they ship was moving. And what they use is a CRM system, right? Can you hear me, Brother Dawn?
Oh.
So like what they do, but that's how they did it, right? They break it up into different teams. So they got the engineers in one department, then they got they got their sales team in one department, then they got their project management in one department as well. So it's 3 different departments, and all these departments communicate with one another. But really, everybody channel everything through the project managers. You see, well, I want to tell you what the sales team be doing the whole time. A lot of us have a hard time of finding new customers and getting new leads and stuff like that. But these particular companies, what they do is they hire like 75 salespeople, and every day each one of them salespeople got to make 100 calls. Each one got to call 100 different new customers and pitch to them whatever it is that they're selling. And they don't call using the word hello and I want to sell you something. They got a whole game plan strategy that they go about doing it. And when each call they make, they log into a CRM system.
I'm here with State Children.
You know what I'm saying? They log into a CRM system and they say, okay, I called this customer on this Monday, and this is what we talked about. This is how they feel about it. Then they call the second person. This is this person's name, information. This is what we talked about. Call the third person. They do that 100 times per day. They got 85 salesmen doing this every day. Imagine that's your business. You got 80 salesmen making 100 calls every day for you. You see what I'm saying? And they log in each call what they talking about. You see, that's how you scale up. You see, then you got your engineers over there in another department just building the system. Just building, just working on the system. That's all they're doing. And the project management is keeping the communication flowing through all the departments. And the account managers, they talk to the project manager and let them know what need to be done from the VPs. VPs give it to the account manager give it to the project management. Project management go talk to the engineers, and they go talk to the salesmen. And it'd be a system. It'd be like a working systematic system. And they log it all into a computer system, to a CRM system, customer relationship management. It's like really a customer relationship management, because a lot of us, we sold, some of everything, but, we kind of took down notes of how to, communicate, how we kept with the communication. We logged it in our brain. But imagine if you're talking to like 1,000 different customers, 2,000 customers, you got to store that information somewhere so you can remember what the freak y'all talked about. You see, but sales ain't for everybody though. So yeah, they didn't like me too much of those companies because I tend to be bored. I get super sleepy. As soon as I go in them environments, I get extremely sleepy and depressed. I don't care what they was paying me. I'd be like, man, I'm tired. It's like I'm depressed. And then as soon as I leave,
you know what's crazy? I'm glad you said that, because now we know how to operate and see what people are thinking when they come into our board meetings, and how we're going to keep them active. Like everything that ATUN-RE said, y'all niggas become like Tank, right? And the big head scientists, you know what I'm saying? And when I was looking at that, but what I'm just saying for this particular point that I'm making, I'm saying that like the CRM, right? I'm saying that is like a very important part of the app. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the app makes it interactive for each person to be in a board meeting, because like when we used to go to our board meetings, we didn't never download the app, and we didn't work from everybody had an input on an app, that was using, a technology like Monday 20, what is it, Monday.com or Monday some shit where everybody's able to see the workload and input and on the certain thing that they were put in charge of. You know what I'm saying? Like you got the girl, Kelly, she's from marketing, and then you got such and such, he's from, such and such digital art or something. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Monday 23. Like we didn't have those type of apps. You know what I'm saying? That we're able to be in the meeting, and then like right now put in your you wasn't allowed to talk in the board meetings. Now OSOICE is set up so different where you can actually look at each other and talk to each other, have an input vocally, or if you want to type a suggestion on the screen, it will pop up. You know what I'm saying? Like our board meetings wasn't like that when we was coming up. OSOICE is like totally fucking different when it comes to, you feel me?
Order.
Input. Order. Thank you, bro. I was short of the word. I couldn't think of the fucking word.
You got to have order, to some degree. But the thing is, see, the Google founders, like they got order established at a young age, and they was 12 and 13 because all they did was math and science. It was beaten to them because they Jews, they Jewish. So it was math and science. But, they was able to cash out at 26, 27, be billionaires. Like their first purchase was a Boeing jet. They bust their ass through their childhood up into their 20s, and they was able to sell their company off. They established their order at an early age. They structured that systematic approach to like, okay, this is my life. That's how I'm going to approach things. I'm going to code, I'm going to work, do math, do science, make this Google thing, then we're going to sell it. That was their system that they put in place at an early age. They didn't have like, babies. They wasn't playing sports. They wasn't into all that. They just focused on what they need to focus on, and they cashed out. And now at the point, if you look at Google, they outsourced their CEO. Like, where everybody at? Like, you don't even see these niggas no more. These niggas on the island somewhere doing nigga shit. They done cashed out. They somewhere chilling. They're like, we got to go to work.
Amen. Amen.
But, they took care of business at an early age. Cause they have I'm not knocking Indian people, but they got an Indian CEO. He seems to be lost at times. Be like, what are you talking about today? Like they've outsourced their CEO. Because before it was one of the founders running it. But he a billionaire now. He's like, man, I ain't about to be clocking in every day. I'm rich. That's what I'm saying. That's not what it's about. But, you got to keep it going, But, like, they were able to put their system in place. And then, they connected with the government now. They just maintain it.
What I say? Only grandma was saying, hey, hard work, smart work pay off.
Yeah, but, Google still ain't allowed in China, though. So think about that. As big as a conglomerate they are, they're not even allowed into the country with the most.
Why would you need Google? Why the fuck would you need Google if you got the same motherfucker that could do the same shit that this nigga do sitting right next to you, and you got a Chinese Google phone?
That's how China looking at it. That's how China looking at it. They got.
You know who reminds me of China? Yeah.
What's that? Who?
You are China. You are fucking China and your motherfuckers. And God said, God told me, he said, when I get out, me and you gonna do real estate in China. And I was just like, what the fuck?
I mean, that's how it was on the land, though. When you put up on the land, you can't come on the land wilding. You can't come on the land with your pants sagging. You can't come on the land cussing. Man, what's your mother freaking would be out there cursing, wilding out, man. Them swords will come out on your ass. Ain't gonna be no guns. There gonna be some swords drawn. Like, boy, if you don't get your ass in order, like you come looking your best, at your best, doing your best. Like the whole time you was on the land, like pulling up on the land, they were speaking different languages.
Yeah, I'm glad you just said that because I was just thinking that I'm like, why would somebody come to a holy land where it say hung 3 times for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, ATUN-RE, whoever believe in ATUN-RE shall have everlasting life. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But I look at what they did. They shook us up, and they got us out of order, and so we got all that sinful, bad stuff out of us. We did it, had the fun with it. Now it's time to put us back in order,
Hey, but that energy was up there because them niggas them white boys would come by and be shooting like a motherfucker. Nigga.